What is up, you guys? My name is RobinMake7, and today I'm going to be going over 15 Minecraft life hacks you're surely going to want to know. These hacks span from mechanics and simple tricks to unknown in-game features, so make sure to watch to the end of the video to see all of them because they are honestly mind-blowing and will help you out a lot. Enjoy the video! At number 1, we have the Shulker Box Secret Base entrance. First thing you're going to want to do is place your shulker box right over an already pre-made underground secret base room. Then leave a hole underneath the shulker box, place your dirt block back. Then you're going to shift place 3 blocks of your choice. Then you're going to take an axe, break the 2 blocks below it. Then you're going to stand directly on the shulker box with the block directly above you. Then you're just going to open the shulker box, wait a second, and you should fall straight into your room. This will be good for hiding valuables and having a good entrance to your secret base. At number 2, we have convenient chorus fruit teleportation. Let's say you're building something on a super high height and you need a super easy way of getting back down. All you need to do is bring some chorus fruit with you and then eat it, and you'll immediately teleport straight back down to the flat ground. This can work at basically any height and will save you a lot of trouble. At number 3, we have the compact cake staircase. Let's say you need an easy and compact way to get up to a higher spot of whatever you're building that goes up to 6 blocks tall. So, take some cake, shift-click them on top of each other, and eat a certain amount of slices from each cake to make a diagonal pattern. Then, you can walk up them, as I'm doing right now, and you can get up to whatever higher spot you're building. This is super useful and makes a use for cake. At number 4, we have the bone meal to flour hack. Let's say you got tons of bone meal but not enough 2 tall flowers. All you gotta do is take your bone meal, right click any 2 tall flower, and you'll get that respective flower. This is super useful in situations if you do not have a flower farm but you have a bone meal farm. Then you can take those flowers and do whatever you want with them. At number 5, we have the Enderpro recall system. What you're going to do first is you're going to find a good spot to build this contraption. Then once you do that, you're going to dig down about 12 or so blocks, and once you reach that depth, you're going to take your soul sand, you're going to place it on the bottom, you're going to waterlog every single block all the way up to the surface, or else it will not work. Then you're going to take your daylight sensor, put it right next to there, and you're going to take your trapdoor and shift click it on there, take your ender pearl, center your cursor, and then throw the ender pearl down into the water. The Enderpro then should float up to this top and center itself. Then you can run away, and basically all you gotta do is you gotta wait till night, and then the daylight sensor will know that, make the trapdoor go down, and the Enderpearl will then teleport you back and you'll never get lost.
2 hours later.
Alright, I think it's about to turn night, and yes, there you go. We have just teleported back to the spot where we threw our Enderpearl, and yes, this indeed works. This is super useful, therefore you'll never get lost. So there you go. At number 6, we have the XRay Composter hack. So this hack is going to allow you to find caves without actually digging super far down. So here's how to build it. So first you're going to dig 1 block, you're going to take your redstone and place it like that. Then you're going to go to the side of the redstone, you're going to take your shovel and you're going to dig about 4 blocks down. Then once you do that, dig these 2 side blocks out. Then you can take your torch and place it right there. Then take your composter, place it on the block that you're standing on. Then you're going to take your piston and you're going to place it facing directly down towards you. Take your lever, place it right there. Then you can take any block, place it on the piston, and you can pull that lever and it's going to push the block into your head, and you're going to be able to see underground, just like this. This hack will allow you to see wherever the caves are, and you're going to be able to find them with ease. At number 7, we have a super simple one-way door. So first I'm going to show you how this door works. If you place a gate and you place a pressure plate, and if you stand on it, it will open the gate, right? So now if you take a carpet and you place it on top of the gate, and you stand on top of that pressure plate again, it still opens the gate. And that's basically how this door works. If you take some blocks of choice and you make a door frame type shape, then you're only able to go through this side with the pressure plate. If I try to go through the other side without the pressure plate, it doesn't work. So that's kind of how the one-way door works. If I place a pressure plate, I'm able to go through, and if I break this one, I'm not able to go through. So that's kind of how that works. This can be used in many different scenarios. Super useful. At number 8, we have glitching through blocks. Let's say you have your main little room right here, and you have a little row of chests like this. Then take a ender pearl, and you can stand in the corner like this, throw it at the corner, you'll glitch through the chest, place some doors behind the chests, and then you can make a little room back here and put whatever you want in it to get back to the exact same thing, and you're back in your main room. Super simple, super effective, do whatever you want. At number 9, we have a way to make a Pillager Friendly. So if you want a friendly pillager, first you're going to have to make a pod, so place 4 blocks just like this. Then you're going to take your slabs and you're going to place them on top of those 4 blocks, and it should look like this. Then take your 4 blocks, put them up there, and place a block in the middle. Then get your pillager right in there, and basically he's going to shoot the slabs and it'll break his crossbow and help you friendly. Alright, so as you can see, I built a shelter around the pod. All you gotta do is just stand in between these 4 blocks and you will be safe. So I'm gonna change it to survival, and you're gonna see that when he shoots the crossbow, it basically just hits the slab, and the more he does that, then it will weaken his bow and it will eventually break. I'll see you guys when it does break. This takes about 15 or so minutes. Alright, if you just saw that and heard that his crossbow just broke, and all you gotta do now is just break him free from his pod. And there you go, he is now free, and look, he is not attacking you, he's not dealing any damage, super friendly, acts just like a villager, but it's super cool because he used to be hostile and now he's not. At number 10, we have a way to save materials when making a floor. So as you can see, I have 2 sections of floor right here. What I'm going to do is I have 2 groups of 3 oak planks. So I'm going to turn one of these groups into slabs, and the other group I'm just going to leave as oak planks. And you're going to see that when I place the oak planks as the floor, it only fills up 3 blocks. Now when I take the slabs and I put them on the upper half of the block, it fills up all 6 blocks. Everyone should know this hack, it's super useful and it saves materials. At number 11, we have an item deleting time saver. A lot of people don't know this trick, but if you have a whole bunch of stuff in your hotbar, your inventory, your armor, and your shield slot, then just shift click the trash button and it'll absolutely delete everything. So make this a thing that you know, because it is super useful and it saves a bit of time. At number 12, we have the trapdoor crawling trick. So this hack allows you to crawl through a 1x1 space. So just take your blocks of choice, make a shape like this, place your trapdoors on these blocks just like this. Then you can take your trapdoor, open it, and then close it onto the top of your head, and your character will force itself down, and you can then crawl through 1 block spaces. Once your character realizes that there's a block above it, it just pops right up, and there you go. You can use this to get into your secret base or whatever else, super useful. At number 13, we have getting more out of nether gold. So let's say I found some nether gold and I have a normal pickaxe and a silk touch pickaxe. If I use a normal pickaxe, it gives me gold nuggets, and if I use a silk touch pickaxe, it gives me the actual block. If I put in the nuggets, I can't actually make a full gold ingot. But if I take the block that I got from mining it with a silk touch pickaxe, it actually is able to give me a full ingot. So this ends up stretching your materials, and it's a super useful hack. So if you have access to silk touch, definitely use this hack. At number 14, we have the stylish horse. So we have my horse here, and we have a chest right here, and this chest contains all this. We have leather horse armor and lots of dyes. So we're going to take this, put them into a crafting table, and we can basically make dyed horse armor. So if we take this, right click our horse, and put that stuff on, it'll make our horse look super awesome. And you can basically do this with any singular dyed color. So let's go ahead and do it with blue, because blue might look good. Let's put it on, and let's see. And yeah, that looks super sick. Look at that, blue horse armor, super snazzy if you ask me. At the last and final one, at number 15, we have the instant vertical circuit. Alright, we have our pre-made circuit right here. So basically, we have this giant wall right here, and this little wall right here is going to connect onto the top, and that will basically make a little pillar in the middle. So when I do that, it creates the pillar in the middle, you see? That pillar is sensed by the sensor and is put into the redstone. So if I pull this lever right here, you can see that the redstone down below is actually lighting up. No more pesky torch towers, because those suck. You have made it to the end of the video, but if you have enjoyed this video, then make sure to give it a like, and if you want to see more of me, then make sure to subscribe. I've been RobMix7, thank you for watching, see ya!